Hello, Linden Park Tigers, and welcome back to another episode of Grit Time News. Wait, isn't it Monday morning? We usually do Grit Time News on Friday. Sorry for the delay. We are doing our one district, one book kickoff, and this happens all across the district in every school. And we wanted to make sure that we did it on the same day as every school in the district so that we didn't give away the surprise. One district, one book is where every family in the district receives a free copy of the same book. And then for 3 weeks, we do a little bit of reading at home with our family in this book every night. And the whole district is reading the same book. It's pretty cool. I love this thing that we do every single year. And to kick it off, we always want to help you try and guess which book you're going to be reading. So today, after this presentation, once you know which book we're going to be reading together, the youngest student in each family will receive a copy of the book. So if you have a sibling in the school, you have a brother or a sister, and they are younger than you, the youngest brother or sister you have at this school will get a book, and then each family will have a book. Every student is going to receive a calendar that will tell you what your reading assignment as a family is each night, and it will also have a comprehension question for that night's reading. If you, on a piece of paper, write down your answer to that question, you write your name and your teacher's name and turn it into the office, we're going to do a drawing every day and call down a winner on the announcements who will be able to choose a prize. So here we go. Which book do you think we're reading this year? This year, our book will be about some unlikely animal friendships. To kind of explore this idea, we're going to review a couple other animal friendships that are real in our world and show you some examples. It's pretty cool that animals can be friends, even though they're not the same type of animal. So first, let's try and figure out which animals are friends from the clues. We're going to do 3 examples as we go through this. Try and guess. Number 1, unlikely friendship number 1. This animal is very, very big. So the first animal in this is very, very big. As I give you clues, try and guess. See if you can figure out the animal before I tell you. This animal lives in the grasslands and the African savanna. This animal has tusks and a big trunk. Did that give it away? Probably. What animal is it? Can you guys tell me? Did you guess an elephant? All right, the first animal in our animal friendship example is an elephant. Who is he friends with, though? The animal that the elephant is friends with loves to run, jump, and play. This animal is often kept as a pet. Some of you might have one at your house. Are you thinking about pets that you have at your house? Here we go. Last clue. This animal has a really loud bark. What animal is it? I bet you guys know. A dog. But wait, how can a dog and an elephant be friends? Here's an example. Meet Bubbles the elephant and Bella the black lab. Bubbles the elephant was brought to a safari reserve after being rescued from hunters. Bubbles and Bella became friends when they both were swimming in Bubbles' pool. They both love to swim and play. Bella will stand up on Bubbles' head and jump into the water. That's pretty cool. I think it's cool that animals that are so different can get along with each other and be friends. Unlikely animal friendship number 2. The first animal usually lives on a farm. There's a lot of animals that live on a farm. Are you thinking of those types of animals? This animal has very thick wool that people will often use. Okay, which animal on a farm has wool? This animal is white or brown and very short and fluffy. What animal is it? Did you guess a sheep? All right, our first animal is a sheep. But the sheep is friends with an animal that has a long neck. Can you think of animals that have a long neck? This animal has thick fur and a short, stubby tail. Huh. This animal can be found on many farms. Well, what animal do you think that is? Did you guess a llama? Hey, a llama and a sheep can be friends. Let's look at an example. Felicity the sheep and Yoda the llama. Felicity was rescued from a farm that severely mistreated her. When she got to the animal sanctuary, Felicity was scared, anxious, and would refuse to be with the other sheep. This changed when she met Yoda the llama. I like that name. Yoda is tall and calm, which helps Felicity feel less scared. The two love to go on walks. They enjoy much of the same food when they graze, and they often take naps. That's kind of cool. I wouldn't have thought about that kind of a relationship where they can be friends together, but I'm glad that they're able to give each other that connection and that friendship and enjoy each other's company. We have one more unlikely animal friendship. Let's see if you can guess it. This animal has large, pointy ears. No, it's not Mr. Cowley. This animal gets around by hopping. Can you think of it? This animal has thick, soft fur. What animal is it? Did you guess a rabbit? All right, but who is our rabbit friends with? Let's find out. The rabbit is friends with a tall and slender animal. This animal can be found living in the forest. This animal is usually a reddish brown color, and some of these animals have antlers. I might have given it away, huh? What animal is it? A deer. All right, so how can a deer and a rabbit be friends? Here's an example. Pumpkin the deer and Chunk the rabbit. I like those names. Baby deer, called fawns, are usually born in the summer. However, Pumpkin was born in the late autumn. She was rescued and brought to a wildlife refuge. In order to help her survive, her rescuers had to find her a companion, but all the other fawns were much older than her. So her rescuers put her with a rabbit named Chunk. The two immediately became friends. Often you can find them taking a nap curled up with one another. Oh, that's super cute. Love it. All right, so this year our book is about two animals that wouldn't likely be friends, not in normal circumstances, right? And these two animals are a dog and a porpoise. We're going to look at what a porpoise is and a girl named Natty. Okay, big reveal. Our book is called A Dog's Porpoise. A dog's porpoise is about a rambunctious mutt and a curious porpoise that become best pals in this adorably charming story about friendship and family. When a bad storm throws Banger, a harbor porpoise, off course, he finds himself all alone in the harbor of Ogunquit, Maine. And he's not the only one who's lost in these wayward waters. Lars, a rowdy pup, is knocked overboard a nearby boat. With the help of a girl named Natalie, Banger rescues Lars, and they become fast friends. But not everyone in the small town approves of this unlikely friendship. Some find Lars a nuisance to the community, and it isn't safe for Banger to remain in the harbor. It's up to Natalie to convince the town to locate Banger's pod and return him safely home, even if it means saying goodbye to her new friend. Full of humor and heart, A Dog's Porpoise asks readers to consider what it means to be a good friend, especially during tough times. I'm really looking forward to reading this book. I hope you guys are too. and happy reading.